is main event time here at WrestleFest 18. A night where we have seen a little bit of everything. The legends, today's greatest stars, the Northeast Wrestling Championship on the line, and now the marquee match of the evening. The two biggest, most in-demand free agents in wrestling today, head-to-head. It has been over 6 long years since we have last seen the phenomenal AJ Styles in a Northeast Wrestling ring. Finally, after all this time, the phenomenal one is back. And what a match to come back to. Matt Hardy, in comments that many of you may have seen on NortheastWrestling.com, linked off of our Twitter page, our Facebook fan page, Matt Hardy made the comments that himself and AJ Styles, the two biggest independent brands in professional wrestling, the two biggest entities on the market today. Hardy predicted that it could possibly come down to his twist of fate or AJ Styles clash. Hardy predicted it would be the twist of fate. Styles talked about his anticipation for the competition that he expects from Matt Hardy. He feels they're very, very competitive against one another. They're very much equals. He feels it's a flip of the coin when they get in the ring as far as who will come out on top. But certainly Styles, a man on a mission, as he returns to Northeast Wrestling. You know that he is more focused than ever. The bell has sounded, and this is going to be a match that I have a feeling we're going to be watching and rewatching again. Two of the most innovative, exciting athletes on the planet. Both men very familiar with the other, and a show of respect. A match born out of a desire for top flight competition. A desire from both men, a desire from the fans. A match deserving of main event status here at the biggest event of the year. And will we see a clean break? A lot of intensity here. Look for Hardy to have maybe a slight power advantage. AJ maybe just a hair quicker. But both men really very, very similar. Similar in their creativity that they bring to their offense. Thinking on their feet. Similar in the cerebral way that they approach each match. And AJ looking to take early control, but Hardy with a nice counter move. Two men who developed in this sport with the same dream, the dream to be a great professional wrestler. Not a movie star, not a TV star, not a cover guy on magazines. Both men from their own respective humble upbringings looking to excel in that ring. Matt Hardy in some trouble here. Back to a side headlock and answers with a nice takedown. These men have met before in their careers. They alluded to it in both of their comments and really thinking about that in their respective preparation for this match. But quite frankly, they've never met in a high-profile situation like this. It's their spotlight to hold. And AJ with a trip up. Hardy may be realizing that he is indeed maybe just a quarter of a step slower. That could change depending on how this match progresses. Can Hardy find a way to slow Styles down a bit? We shall see. AJ shifts his weight, now maintaining control. Mentioned earlier, of course, AJ's vaunted hardest shot, that Styles clash. Matt Hardy likes to use that twist of fate. Both of those moves attack the head and the neck. You have to think that's in the back of the mind of AJ now as he applies a lot of torque to that side headlock, trying to weaken the neck, perhaps. This crowd split, two of the most popular athletes in the world today. Hardy taking his opportunity here to break free of that headlock. And Styles not backing off. To the corner, and now Hardy picks up the intensity. Athletes like this, so much pride on the line. This one could get physical very, very quickly. And it is. Looking for the hip toss, reversal by Hardy, no. Styles flips around and Hardy up and over. Hardy dragging Styles to lower ground. And a nice right hand. Hardy finding his opening. And Styles, certainly an individual who has grown in many ways since we last saw him here in Northeast Wrestling 6 years ago. Up and over, gets his shot in, Styles. What's going to happen here? Oh no! Styles looking to springboard off of that steel guardrail. Matt Hardy able to thwart that attack. A risky proposition for Styles that did not pay off. Matt Hardy clearly has Styles well scouted, and vice versa, you have to believe. And now Hardy goes low, going to work on that leg. We talked earlier about the potential strategy of Matt Hardy to try to slow Styles down. Looks like maybe that's what he has in mind. Styles fans urging him back into this fight. Hardy's fans urging him to keep up the attack. Down low now. Hardy. Russian leg sweep. A unique challenge for AJ Styles upon his return to Northeast Wrestling. Gourd Buster planted him face first. And now, AJ powers out immediately. Adamant about staying in this match. Hardy very patient. Sign of a veteran, a young veteran who has learned how to pace himself, how to maintain control of a match. Styles placed back in the ring. Hardy not getting back in the ring. Oh boy. You gotta be kidding. Matt Hardy, he's gonna suplex this man to the crowd. No! Styles saved himself and Hardy took a bad fall. Hardy caught the bad end of that guardrail. Not that there's a good end. And now Styles slowly approaching Hardy. The game has changed. And Styles giving as he was given. Taking the fight to the floor. And now, Hardy in the position to try to find his way back into this fight. He's got to dig himself out of this hole that AJ Styles is burying him in deeper and deeper. And there's a bullseye on that neck, on that throat. After all the damage on the outside, Hardy, boy, he may be having trouble breathing. Styles showing that intensity. A more intense AJ Styles than we remember. A man who has really come into his own as far as focus. Oh! That classic drop kick. Boy, that one was higher than ever, more impressive, more on the button than ever. And it wasn't enough. Matt Hardy will not die. We've heard that straight from his mouth so many times. But he's in a different league now. AJ Styles, as good as it gets. Perhaps you can say the same thing about Hardy. But he's in a world of trouble. Hardy getting his shots in down low. Hardy with an opening. Watch out for Styles. And he gets caught. Hardy with that ability to think a couple of steps ahead. He was ready for that amazing athletic counter move that AJ pulled out. And now, enough of the fancy stuff. These men testing one another, and Hardy. Those hard right shots. Styles reverses and gets one of his own. Styles using Hardy's momentum to his advantage. Hardy's fans come alive. This man has fought through so much adversity, well-documented adversity, to get back into tip-top fighting form here in Northeast Wrestling. We've seen him in so many marquee matches over the past several years. It's been, quite frankly, a wonderful experience to watch him reestablish himself as a top-flight superstar. But AJ Styles, he wants to use him as a stepping stone.
All day long, folks.
Styles yanking Hardy back to earth and trying to suck more of that wind out of him. Cut the wind that may be already somewhat affected by all that damage, that punishment that Hardy has absorbed in the throat. Hardy trying to work his way back to a vertical base. Trying to alleviate some of that pressure. AJ just wrenching back on the chin. Hardy gets it. He's back on his feet. He's got to find some space, some time, some opportunity. He misses the clothesline. Oh no! Both men with the same idea at the same time, and they get the same result. Everyone's down. Sean Hansen up to a 4 count. If he reaches 10 and both men are down, this match, it's going to end. This thing will be over. Styles, Hardy fighting their way to their feet like they've fought, they've struggled, they've climbed the ladder for the duration of both of their respective careers. It's all come to this. Head to head, toe to toe. Who can hit harder? Who could stand stronger? Styles has something going and runs into a clothesline. It's Hardy. Into the corner. Bulldog. Hardy maybe calling his shot here. We've seen it so many times over the years. Twist of fate. No. Styles fights free. But for how long? The floor bottoms out and Styles kicks out. Hardy reaching deep into the playbook, and he's got a big one. And now, maybe a side effect. Can he plant Styles? No. Styles maintains his vertical base, but boy, he may have fought his way from the oven into the fire itself. Matt Hardy thinking superplex. You have to believe. Can he get Styles up and over? Styles fighting for his life here. Both men struggling for position. Oh no. Hardy loses his position. Hardy takes another hard fall. And watch out for AJ from the sky. AJ connects and no. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that could have been a knockout blow, that hard forearm shot. But Matt Hardy fights through it. Matt Hardy wants this win so badly, as does AJ. Side effect. What a counter move by Hardy. No! Matt Hardy, his expression says it all. He really thought he pulled the win out with that fantastic counter move. He's got to follow up, and he's signaling again. He's measuring AJ. He's thinking twist of fate. He's got him hooked. No! Over the knee, classic Styles. No! AJ had the perfect answer for Matt Hardy, but it was not enough. Not yet. These men giving everything they've got. These men pulling it all out. And Styles buys himself a moment, buys himself some space. And now, Brainbuster. Oh, he dropped him right on the back of his head. Still not enough. Styles has to be thinking, what exactly do I have to do here? He's got Hardy positioned. He's going to go for another high-risk move. You could feel it. You could sense it. Up top. Oh! That somersault splash, but Hardy saw it coming. Hardy, twist of fate. There it is. No! Are you kidding? Matt Hardy able to connect with his hardest shot. And Styles survives. Where does Matt Hardy go from here? Hardy thinking about it. He's going to pull a move out of AJ's playbook. A moonsault. Oh, no. Matt Hardy, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but instead of the traditional landing, he drove his knees into the back of AJ Styles. Intentional or not, it was vicious. Hansen counting once again as these men have taken each other to their very limits. Do they have anything left? Hardy, boy, he's struggling. Hardy clearly knocked the wind out of himself with that landing. These men have put each other through athletic hell. Oh! Speaking of which, AJ with that Pele kick. We haven't seen it in Northeast Wrestling in 6 years. And it came out of nowhere just as we remember it. Now, Styles thinking styles clash. Hardy, another twist of fate. He gets him. What a match. What a main event. What a way to wrap up WrestleFest 15. Oh, AJ Styles said it best, didn't he? When these two face each other, it's the flip of a coin as to who's going to come out on top, and it truly was.
No, ladies and gentlemen, the show ain't over. Tonight, you guys just saw something special. And I'm not exactly sure what AJ Styles is after the performance he put in tonight, 2 twists of face. I don't know if you're superhuman. I don't know if you're a machine. Or I don't know if you're just the best wrestler in the entire industry right now. But I'm leaning towards number 3. CM Punk may run around saying best in the world. But he didn't walk out and leave the fans. You walked out of TNA because they were treating you like trash, but you didn't leave the fans. You were here every single night pushing your ass down. And with AJ Styles, you are the best in the world. No, man, stop that negative. I don't want to hear about Dixie University. We want to hear AJ, AJ. As a champion, thank you. This ring's yours. Thank you, guys. Matt Hardy. Thank you. I'll keep this short. I don't work for anybody right now except for you.